In this Cloud Solution Architect series, today we will be talking about building network. It is absolutely important for everyone who is working with customer to build a network. Even within a company, if you have a good network, things becomes much easier. I understand that there should be a process in place to make things happen when especially you need to work cross team. The cross team collaboration is important. But if you know somebody personally, if you have done some favor with that person personally, then it becomes so much easier to do that. Now, with this, how do you trigger that process? So, when you first reach to a customer or an organization where you are new, just by dropping an email saying hi to ad hoc people doesn't really help. What you can do to break the ice is to host an event, a technology event, the technology of your choice or the technology your customer really focuses on. For example, if your customer really is in verge of moving their on-premises workload into cloud, host something related to migration. Talk about migration. What are the best practices? So people will be interested. And when you talk in a larger forum like an event, it could be an online event, it could be an event at customer location. You can host an event to your company premises and invite your customer the way which works the best. You have most attention from your customer is what you need to focus on. Once you host the technology event, people know you by your face, they know your contact detail, and they then go back to their desk and start sharing that information with their colleagues who are working on the similar aspect. So keep doing that on a regular basis. That really helps, and at least for me, it really helped. Now, the second thing I wanted to talk about is to invite your customer in your events. It could be an event hosted by you, it could be an event happening in the city, it could be an event which is a local user group. So, I personally am involved in many local user group events. Whenever I get to see something happening in the city, I always extend that invite to my customers so that if they're interested, they can join in person or online depending on how that event is organized. Third, and the last thing about building network is that that's my opinion. Meet people without an agenda. This really helps because if you only talk to people with a fixed agenda and you ignore people, the human aspect of a person, and whenever, let's say, you come across anybody who you spoke before for a project, but that really did not go well, and then you stop talking to the person, that doesn't really help. Then people start perceiving you as somebody who only talk when there is a need, right? So break that myth, break that barrier. Just be human. Talk to anybody just like you greet any of your neighbors when you come across that neighbor, no matter whether you need that person or not, no matter that person is relevant to your kind of target or the projects you are doing, doesn't really matter. Just speak to people. As much as you can interact with people, they will feel comfortable